Howdy folks, welcome back to the Harmonica Barge. Today we're really putting the blues back into bluegrass with the iconic song Man of Constant Sorrow. There's an early version of this song by the Stanley Brothers, a great bluegrass duo, but I think most people know this from the film Oh Brother Where Art Thou with George Clooney. And it was actually a guy called Dan Tominski, who's a guitarist and banjo player, who got the session playing this song. And that version is in the key of F, so you'd need a B-flat harmonica, but today I think probably most people have got a C harmonica, so we're going to do it in the key of C, and we're going to particularly look at the dobro solo in the song, which has got some really lovely phrasing and techniques to play around with the melody. For those who are sticklers for detail, this song features in my Bluegrass and Country Level 3 course, with much longer versions. There's 2 videos with full tabs, audio, MP3s, everything else. Please check the link in the description. So grab your C harp, let's dive into this. First of all, we've got this phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right away, we've got to watch our timing. So if we're going to play this with the band and we're really nailing this quarter note, and I'm going to count it 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 40, and then we're on to the next bar. So if I'm going to clap it, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 40, and. Okay, that's the first bar. And where those notes are tied, we're holding that note. 1, 2, 3, and 40, and. Convert that to the harp, and I get this. When I hit that 4, I can scoop that bend, which gives it that real impact. Okay, and we're really emulating the bluegrass vocal here, because you hear this, they call it the high lonesome sound when bluegrass singers sing. Listen to the early version, the Stanley Brothers of this. I mean, Ralph Stanley is a master of bluegrass, and he's got that real distinctive voice, you know, that mountain voice. So a lot of what we've been doing up to now in bluegrass is really playing the full step bend on the 3, which is a very important note in many bluegrass and country melodies. But of course here we're leaning into the bluesy melodies, and we've got the 3 half step bend and the 4 draw bend as well. That flat 5 interval. So it's a really bluesy melody. And watch out here with the rhythm, because we've got these 2 scoops. And then we've got a bend, okay? And these are actually quite different techniques, because we're hitting the scoops, but then we're pulling the bend down, and we want accuracy. The rhythm is so important with this. So I'm going to play that a few times. The rhythm here is super important. I'm hitting that 4, I'm holding it for beat 1, 2, and 3, and then on the and after 3, I'm hitting that scoop, and then hitting another scoop on the 4, so I get this. And then I've got my bend, and that bend is not just a fast scoop, I want to pull the bend down, so I'm going. Okay, and that's trickier to do than you think. Very distinctive with that bend, and then after that 4 bend I've got to hit that 3 draw half step bend as accurately as possible if you want this to sound bluesy and haunting. So here's that whole bar. So moving on to the next measure. So once you've learned that first phrase of melody, I think it's wonderful to have a listen to the Dan Tominski version and listen to the first dobro solo from the amazing dobro player Jerry Douglas, and listen to the way that he phrases, that he takes elements of the melody and adds these wonderful rhythmic dobro techniques. And I've transcribed a bit of that for harp, so let's try that on the melody. So what he actually does is plays this kind of rhythm. Which if we were just going to do it on a draw chord as a little practice, it's like this thing. Fiddle players also do this. Ja, 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 ja. Very common rhythm in bluegrass. And the way I'm hearing this and the way I've transcribed it onto the harp is we take a 4-draw and then we can play the 2 faster notes as a dirty 4 and 5. And I really love this technique. I've actually been using this a lot in my playing. It's almost like a Sonny Boy Williamson 1 kind of thing, that he might do this over a blues. Something kind of similar, but we can do this over a straight rhythm because we're in a bluegrass song. The rhythm's a lot straighter. Ba 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 ba. So we got 2 of those. I'm going. Okay, and then the rhythm changes, and I've got, and then I'm doing a 4. And I could bend that 3 in this instance. I've chosen not to bend it because it works as well. And then landing on that 2 again. So the whole bar. And I just really love this phrasing, and I think it works amazingly well on the harp, taken from the dobro, this rhythmic string phrasing. Okay folks, I hope this gave you a taster of some of the wonderful things we can do on harmonica with this song by listening to the different instruments. There's also loads of comping chord options, and if you want more detail, please check out the link below, which will take you to my course. 2 videos on this song, different versions, solos, improvisation, everything else, and I'll see you for another video soon. Take care, bye bye.